living where they work. It is a first for National Grid, now sequestering employees who are in charge of their main control center to be safe. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Ed Riley shows us tonight the sacrifice that these men and women are making to keep the power on for all of us here in Western New York.
So this was a pretty unprecedented event. It was pretty big, and it came on quick.
Many of us are now living, working, and schooling exclusively from home. But imagine if you had to live at work for the next 30 days. That is exactly what 200 essential employees for National Grid are doing across its service area.
They're a very special group of people with highly specialized skills. It's not like anybody could just come in and do this job. We really need these people.
Chris Souflaris is the director of National Grid's Buffalo Control Center. He and his team are now sequestered.
We're the ones that distribute the power throughout the area. And when there's a problem, we're the ones that isolate it.
It is the first time National Grid has ever done this with a control center. The goal is to reduce the chance of infection among critical control center workers while making sure there is uninterrupted electricity for homes, hospitals, and essential businesses.
And then the first week while we were here was pretty crazy.
Having employees live at work did take some logistical juggling.
We had to bring in living accommodations. We brought RVs in.
And all aspects of life have to be accommodated.
We had to find ways to entertain people when they're off hours, right? Because they have to be able to vent off some of that steam from working all day.
It also means living with your boss.
You know, that's something I was thinking about. It's going to be very interesting, but it's been great. We've bonded a lot more than I anticipated.
For families now separated, it is a big sacrifice.
First couple of weeks are pretty tough. It's tough being away from your family.
And a support group has been formed to help those whose spouses cannot come home.
Particularly with my parents, I'm going to say they're getting older, and they've learned to use FaceTime for the first time, and it's been a lot of FaceTiming between family members, and that's keeping the spirits up.
Teams of workers will be living on site for a month at a time. No one knows how long the situation will continue, but Chris Souflaris said he and his crew are committed to making sure everyone gets through the crisis without any power problems.
But however long it takes, we're in it to win it.
Ed Riley, 7 Eyewitness News.
And we are keeping an eye on education for